What's wrong?
I can't do this.
Hey! We're about to head out to lunch, but I just wanted to let you know that Josie is back at the nursery and everything is under control.
Awesome, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
You going away for the weekend?
Yeah. Well, it's actually just me and Nell. We've found this health retreat down the Mornington Peninsula, and they've got special packages for babies and mums. So.
They're going without Toadie.
Yeah. I mean, we thought that maybe a bit of time apart might be good. So.
Hey, I know you guys have been fighting, but I didn't realise things were that bad.
Oh, yeah, well, Nell's all packed and she's ready to go.
I checked the fridge and we're out of that pumpkin stuff that she loves, so I thought I'd whip some up so she could have it for the road or...
That's okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Oh!
Is there anything that we can do to help?
Yeah, we'd be happy to help out.
Thanks, but we're all good.
Guess we'll go and grab lunch then.
Have a great trip.
Thank you.
See you, mate.
See ya.
Should I put my bag over here with yours? Hey? Put that there. I'll put my handbag there too.
Oh, there you are. I thought you said you were working today.
Yeah, I am now.
Do you want to get a coffee before you start?
Look, I can't. I've got things to do, like hand over and stuff.
Okay. You're acting weird. What's going on?
No, I'm just busy, that's all.
Don't tell me you and Josh are fighting again. You guys are hopeless.
Josh went to the beach with your dad, and I have not seen him since this morning.
This isn't about the school captaincy, is it?
What?
I really don't care that they gave it to you, if that's what you're worried about. I'm over it.
Look, the school captaincy isn't really a high priority for me right now. Sorry, I've got to start work.
Hey, Mum, it's me. Can you call me when you get this? I just need some advice.
Wow. I'd have to bribe my kids to get them to take my advice.
Mum gives great advice.
I don't want to intrude, but is it something I could help with?
Sorry, I can't really say.
Sure. I understand.
It's just something that I've been dreaming about for a long time. It has finally come true, but in the worst possible way. And I don't know if I should be happy or sad.
Okay. I could see how you'd be conflicted.
Sorry, I can't really say anymore. It's just there are people involved.
Sure. Matter of the heart, I imagine.
Definitely the heart.
Okay. Right. Well, hopefully you'll get hold of your mum. She can give you some advice.
Yeah, I mean, if she did, she'd tell me to slow down, think about it. She's always telling me to do that. And do something to clear my head.
And what would you do to clear your head?
I'd go for a surf, and if I can't do that, go for a skate.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, Carl.
Duh. It's fine. Not often people listen to my advice.
Hey, do you want to come with me?
But what, skateboarding?
Yeah. I've got a spare one in the car.
Yeah, I might just save myself the humiliation.
No, don't say that. You'll be great at it.
What would your mum say?
She'd say do it.
All right. Oh, let's do it.
Yes.
Come
So, where are you all going?
Well, it's actually, it's just me and Nell. It's a bit of a girls' getaway thing.
Oh,
Actually, things haven't been too good at home lately. And Jared and I thought that maybe some breathing space would help.
oh, right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. I never would have thought that Jared and I would want time apart. I mean, it's always been the opposite, you know? I'm sorry.
I mean, don't apologise to me, of all people. And listen, if there's anything I can do to take the pressure off, help out with Nell or anything around the house, just let me know and I'm there, okay?
That's very sweet of you.
No, I mean it. You're one of the most generous, caring people I know, and you deserve to be happy.
Oh, you really tested my self-control here.
It wouldn't be the worst thing if you cried.
Yeah, it would, because right now I don't know if I would ever stop.
Come here.
No, really, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, look, I'll see you when I get back, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
Where have you been?
I was at the beach with Josh and his dad.
Since when?
Since Josh invited me at lunchtime.
I hope you weren't bugging him.
No, he asked me. He said he'd get bored on his own watching Brad surf. Anyway, you should have been there. Okay, Gunner Matter was awesome. We were playing volleyball with these guys, and Josh taught me this trick that he learned in Perth. It was the spike.
Do you mind? I'm trying to clear the table.
Okay, calm down.
No, I don't have time to lounge around and chat. I have to clean this table for the next customer.
Which just so happens to be me. And right now, the service sucks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. What do you want?
Just some chips, thanks. It's not like they haven't had fights before.
Yeah, but this was different. They weren't fighting. It was tense and just wrong.
Yeah, well, I've never seen Toadie and Sonia like that.
Me either. There's always been this solidness about them. Like, no matter what anyone says, everything's going to be okay. And that wasn't there. It's like they'd just given up.
Makes you think, doesn't it? 1 in 3 marriages end in divorce.
Well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it is. Think about all the people we know. Paul's been married how many times? And Brad? And your old man was never around when you were growing up. My parents will go weeks without talking. Then there's Susan and Carl.
All right. You've depressed us enough.
Sorry, just stating the fact.
Well, not all couples are like that. I mean, my folks are really solid, and look at Matt and Lauren. They were so happy they got married again.
I just got the biggest bargain from that cute little shop by the train station. Look, 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 look.
Nice.
And I got it in white.
You don't think they'll break up, do you?
Who knows?
Don't say that.
It's possible.
Who are we talking about?
Toadie and Sonia. Sonia's gone away for a few days with Nell.
Oh, yeah, things did look a little bit full on when we saw them earlier, but I didn't realise it was that serious.
Obviously it is.
Yeah, Jared hasn't said anything at work. Well, he must be really upset.
It's pretty sad all round, really.
Yeah, at least I can say I've got a matching set of injuries now.
Well, you nearly had it.
Yeah, I only missed it by a mile or two.
If you want, we could head down to the park and hit the half pipe, take it easy for a bit.
Only you would think the half pipe was easy. No, I think I'll just sit on the couch and thank the lucky stars and break anything. All right.
Yeah, it's a bit, you know, the skateboarding is nowhere near as dangerous as people think.
Oh, come on, I've treated Josh's injuries. I know how dangerous those 4 little wheels can be. In fact, weren't you the one who got him into skating?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, that was a good idea. He needed something after losing swimming.
Well, I only took him out a couple of times.
Oh, don't be modest. You're a good mate to suggest it. Yeah, at least now you'll be able to compare your scars, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
come on in.
Hey, I just want to check up on you and see if you're doing okay. Georgia told me that Sonia and Nell had left.
No secrets in Ramsay Street, is there?
Well, I have to admit, I was pretty shocked to hear they'd gone.
It was your idea. You said it might help.
Oh, yeah, I just didn't think she'd actually leave you.
She hasn't left me. It's just a couple of days.
No, that's what I meant. As long as you're all right, I just thought maybe you'd be feeling a little bit abandoned.
Oh, are you kidding me? I've got the whole place to myself. Well, I'm going to make the most of this. It's all good.
Yeah, good, I guess it is.
Carl was skateboarding.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good for a beginner.
Oh, wait until I tell Josh and Amber this. They're gonna die. Maybe it'll snap Amber out of that mood she's been in. Takeaway for Willis, please.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know, she's just been acting really strange lately. You spend a lot of time with her in the darkroom. Has she said anything to you?
No.
I really hope it's not about the school captaincy. She's replacing me.
Oh, when did that happen?
Yesterday. I still can't believe it. I never get in trouble.
What did you do?
I took a leaf out of your book. I lived in the moment, and you know what? I don't even care about it anymore.
No regrets then?
No, I wouldn't take it back even if I could. Life is now. You've got to go with what feels right in the moment, yeah?
Sounds like a pretty good philosophy.
Well, ought to, since I'm quoting you back to yourself. Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten your own advice.
No, just temporarily. But thanks for the reminder.
Anytime. See ya.
Bye.
Oh, did she get through the fence again?
I guess so.
Thanks, mate.
Come in. So, Kyle and George are around?
No, they went out. You want a coffee?
Yeah, I'd love one. So, how are things going with that guy you're seeing?
We broke up.
Oh, right. I think I heard that. Sorry.
It's all right. You've had a lot to think about lately.
No, it's no excuse for not keeping up with my friends. Been cutting myself off from everyone lately.
Well, you had that party last week.
Yeah, and I spent most of it outside by myself. I think I'm slowly realising how out of touch I am. So, I've decided to do something about it. You guys up for dinner tonight?
I don't know about Kyle and Georgia, but I am.
Thanks. All right, well, maybe you could mention it to them for me.
Sure. You could send him a text.
That's how out of touch I am. I've forgotten how to text.
It's all right, mate. It'll come back to you. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, well, let's just hope I don't crash, eh?
Infidelity, money, working too much, not working enough. What is that?
A list of reasons why people's relationships fall apart. Can you believe that so many things can go wrong in a marriage? No wonder the stats are so bad.
Oh, babe, just because Toadie and Sonia are going through a rough patch, it doesn't mean that all marriages are doomed.
Can you honestly tell me that seeing them like that doesn't trouble you?
Well, it wasn't great. Yeah, but what are the options? Yeah, not get married because it might fail. You'd never do anything in life with that
No,
attitude.
it's not might fail. Look at the list.
What about your parents? You said it yourself there, Happy. And Matt and Lauren.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you obsessing over this?
Because I used to think all that mattered was that two people love each other and everything else would just fall into place.
So what are you saying? You don't believe that anymore?
No, I don't know. All this stuff with Toadie and Sonia has really made it sink in. We are about to embark on the riskiest thing we're going to do in our lives. We're about to get married and trust each other with our future happiness until death do us part.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that'll teach me for looking at Facebook.
What did you see?
Nothing earth-shattering, but Will, you know, crazy dog Will. He's got a new boyfriend.
I thought you weren't interested.
Well, I'm not, but Brennan mentioned him earlier and I got curious, so I thought I'd see what he's up to.
And?
And he's met someone else while I'm here at home Facebook stalking him.
Oh, don't be sad. You just take a little longer to bounce back from things because you are a good, sensitive soul. That is a good thing.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a good thing. It feels like I'm a loser without a boyfriend.
Oh, well, you'll meet someone eventually.
Yeah, I'm really starting to doubt that.
Oh, hey, come on. There is somebody out there for everyone. You know, it might be somebody you meet all of a sudden, or you could look over at that person who you've been sitting next to every day and pow, there they are. You know, the truth is, when you find the right person, nothing can stop you from making it happen.
Is that what you had with Charles? I mean, even though he was married?
When somebody's with the wrong person, they can keep trying to make it work till they're black and blue. But if the cracks are there, eventually it'll all fall apart.
So Polly didn't stand a chance then?
Well, what can I say? When it comes down to it, true love always wins.
Hey, I didn't think you'd still be here. When did you shift in?
If you were here for more freebies, forget it. You have had more than enough today.
Actually, I was just going to offer to walk you home, so...
Sorry, was really out of line. I've just got a lot going on.
That's fine. Maybe I can help. I mean, I've kind of become an expert on the whole counselling thing.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. Just have a seat over there and I will be finished soon.
Sure.
Do you think that we should check up on him?
I don't know, isn't the whole point that they have their breathing space?
Yeah, from each other, not from us.
No, I think Chris is right. And we should give Toadie some space.
Do you think things are really that bad?
Something has changed. I don't know what it is, but maybe they are being worn down like every other marriage gets worn down.
Oh, that's a happy thought.
Well, if Toadie and Sonia are struggling, what hope do any of us have?
You guys aren't getting cold feet, are you?
No, it just makes you think, that's all.
Oh, way to sound convincing.
It would be stupid not to be concerned.
Sure, there are risks. I mean, look at me, the worst possible thing that could happen happened. But even though it was horrible, it was worth taking the risk. I got to share part of my life with Kate, and I wouldn't take back a single moment, not for a second. The good stuff always outweighs the bad.
It's only me.
Oh, come on in.
Whoa, that is a lot of ironing.
Yes, it is.
This is completely unacceptable. You're supposed to be doing fun stuff with your time alone. Which, lucky for you, is why I have brought you this. The WWE Anniversary DVD, uncut and unedited.
Awesome.
I have ordered you a Meat Lover's Pizza to arrive in approximately 20 minutes, and I have brought you the makings of delicious nachos because it is not wrestling without junk food.
Oh, that is so good. Considering I was going to have a bowl of cereal for dinner.
Whoa, lucky I came around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it. You've got to tell me if that last spout is just as good second time round.
Well, why don't you stay and find out for yourself?
Oh, no, I don't want to intrude on your man time. I can watch it again tomorrow.
Oh, come on. I need someone to talk rubbish with. Please?
Okay, but on one condition, you get rid of the ironing, get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. And, here. Make yourself useful.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't sure if you'd come or not.
I wasn't going to. I got halfway home with Bailey before I turned around and came back. I am a horrible person.
You're not. It happened. It's nobody's fault.
Yes, it is. I let it happen and I wanted it to.
We both did.
My first boyfriend cheated on me and that sucked. I don't want to be the kind of person that can do that to someone else.
I understand. Whatever happens between us, I want you to know that it was worth it. Even just for those few seconds.
Daniel, I don't want to hurt Josh.
Neither do I. Whatever you want to do, I will stick by your decision. But if this is the end, I won't try and change your mind. Promise. So what do you want to do?
I want to pretend that no one else exists. That it's just you and me.
Hmm. 2008, Orton versus Triple H going head-to-head.
Oh, yeah, I remember that match. Triple H pulled a reverse RKO and got Orton over the ropes.
Mm-hmm. Broken collarbone, end of game.
That was a good match, but not as good as Hell in a Cell.
No way!
Yes, wait, that's The Undertaker and Mankind going at it, hammer and toss. It was an unbelievable match.
You really are the perfect woman, aren't you? I mean, seriously, what bloke wouldn't want someone who loves wrestling and can actually remember the matches as well?
So, you admit that Hell in a Cell was a better match?
Nah, sorry. Oh, SmackDown! Yes!
Okay, I could have gotten out of that hole.
Yeah, right, sure.
Okay, get up.
What?
Get up. Put your money where your mouth is. Get up.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're going to take on the lawman, are you?
Oh, I'm not scared. You know, I've got 50 million older brothers. $20 says that I can get out of that hole. Put me in the hole.
Right.
All right.
Anytime you're ready.
Good.
Huh?
All right.
Wait.
What did I tell you?
I should get that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Hey, babe. Nothing much. What about you and Jelly? You letting your hair down? Oh, yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh, nothing much. Just been doing some ironing and yeah, it's pretty boring, really.
Get a move on, guys. Georgia was out the door 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, Georgia doesn't have to work at it like this one.
Oh, keep that up. You can go out on your own.
Hey, you said you'd come for moral support.
Yeah, not to be bagged out.
Hey, maybe we should ask Paige if she wants to come along.
No way.
What? Why not?
Because we don't want any trouble with the Tassie Devil.
Oh, come on, that's a bit harsh.
No, it's not. I've seen the way she treats customers at Harold's.
She's not that bad.
Maybe next time?
Kyle,
Oh, I'll be out in a sec.
you might want to keep that safe, love, in case Georgia wants to exchange.
Oh, I wouldn't spend that much money on bras and undies. Even though Georgia is worth it, it must be known as...
Should have known. Girl's got no money, a huge debt, and she's shopping like a demon.
Yeah, she's not home. Chris said she went to Toadie and Sonia's.
Oh, well, I'll talk to her about it later. Nice of Naomi to babysit.
Nah, she's just checking in on Toadie. Sonia and Nell have gone away for a few days. There's been a bit of tension between them lately, so they thought a bit of space might help.
All right.
Yeah, well, that'll be Breno. I will see you later. Don't wait up.
Nelly, Daddy loves you too. Yeah, all right, I love you. Sweet dreams. Yeah, okay, I love you too, babe. And bye.
They settled in at the retreat?
What was that?
I'm sorry, I rushed things. I just got all swept up in the moment. But, you know, that doesn't mean that it's wrong. Please ignore it.
I knocked, but I wasn't sure if you heard me.
Mum.
There's an emergency.
Is everything all right?
Yes. No. I was doing some washing, and one of your blouses was in there and it got caught in the spin cycle.
That's the emergency. Why don't you just untangle it?
Because if I pulled it out, it would get ripped. And I know what you like about your clothes. Come on.
She go sort that out.
Yeah, we'll talk later?
I checked the bedrooms. I can't find your bed.
Yeah, I can't find it either. I mean, I'm sure that I left it over here. I've looked everywhere. I mean, it couldn't have been thrown out, could it?
I checked the bins.
What about the hard rubbish?
Look there too. It's got to be here somewhere. We'll find it.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Sorry to intrude, but you wanted these?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Look, I'm gonna keep looking outside.
Hey, you want to stay and have a cuppa?
Sorry, I can't. I've got stuff to do. Mark's gone out and I want to make the most out of the empty house.
Oh, come on. How often do we have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat, eh? No work talk, I promise. What do you say?
Okay.
Okay, come on.
There's nothing in the washing machine. Why did you drag me home? It's a receipt.
Yours?
Yeah, so?
It's for expensive lingerie.
Oh, look, I'm not going to stand here and play 20 questions with you. I've always bought lingerie. Let's see what the problem is. Oh, is it because I should be saving my money?
It's because it's from the same store you used when you were seeing Charles.
Who would remember that?
Me.
Yeah, of course you would.
What have you done?
Nothing.
You knew Sonia was away and you went to Toadie hoping to seduce him.
I went over there to check up on a friend.
Oh, really? I bet you're wearing that lingerie right now.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Well, humour me. Lift up your top.
Oh, you crazy.
I said lift it up.
I'm not going to show you my underwear.
Show me.
No, I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, prove it.
You know, you have always thought the worst of me, and now look, you're digging through bins to confirm it.
If you're not hiding anything, lift up your top and prove that I'm wrong.
Thank you for believing in me, Mum. I'm going for a walk.
It's for the Women's Art Exhibition, but I'm having trouble.
Well, I could take a look at it if you like. I actually do a bit of drawing myself.
Oh, really? I'd love to see some of your work.
Maybe another time. So, what's the theme?
Okay, the theme is love and family. And I want to include all my kids, including Lily. But I don't know what to draw. You see, when I think about her, she's just this sort of vague presence. I don't know how tall she is or the colour of her hair. Which means I could draw her any way I want, but that wouldn't be right because I don't know who she is in here. All I know is that she comes from Adelaide and her surname's Smith, but that doesn't tell me who she really is.
Why don't you just leave her out?
Oh, no, I could never do that. I could never do that to any of my kids. I mean, Lily may not be in my life, but she'll always be a part of me.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Did you ever have a way of remembering her, your daughter?
Yeah, I did.
Just a second. Hey, honey, Mason's on the phone.
Oh, great. Do you mind if I take this? I've been trying to get him all week.
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, a kiss really comes out of nowhere. Did anything happen that might have given Naomi the wrong idea?
No, nothing out of the usual. I mean, we were wrestling a bit. No, not like that, okay? We're just being stupid, and she ended up falling on top of me. That's it.
Okay, what about in the lead up to tonight? Anything to suggest she was interested?
No, we do spend a fair amount of time together, but it's always platonic, and I mainly see her at work.
Mainly?
Yes, we have had lunch a few times, and Sonia and I have been on a double date with her. I helped her when she was freaked out after singles night. No, as a friend. She's kissed me. I have to tell Sonia.
Well, yes, you do. And she'll want an explanation. So before you tell her, you need to know exactly where this kiss came from.
Oh.
Is Naomi in?
She's gone out. We had words. So, what exactly has she done? Let me guess. She came on to you. Oh, that silly girl. And I warned both you and Sonia about this after that whole fiasco with the oranges, but you wouldn't listen.
Do you really think that she's been building up to this since then?
I think she had her sights set on you long before that.
But she knows that I love Sonia.
That's never stopped her before. How often have you seen her lately? And she's been turning up at the right place at the right time. Tell me, did she know that Sonia was going to be away tonight?
It was her idea. She suggested that some time apart might be good for us.
And for her. And I'm assuming she turned up on your doorstep the minute Sonia was gone.
Yeah, twice. Yeah, and once to check on me, and the second time with the wrestling DVD and some nachos.
She really is a piece of work, my daughter.
Now, this played out exactly as Sheila thought it would, and I was too dumb to see it coming.
You assume the best in people. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but
I think you have to consider the possibility, even without meaning to, that you may have encouraged her feelings.
Naomi and I get along well. Really well. It just... I suppose it's been nice just to have someone to have fun with. And things between Sonia and I have been a bit rough lately.
Maybe guess Naomi has always been sympathetic. She took advantage of your good nature, mate.
Yeah, but I kept reaching out to her whenever things were bad with Sonia. I didn't just get sucked in. I led her on without even knowing it.
Oh, too dark, too loud, and too crowded. All the reasons why I never used to go to nightclubs. Should have stayed in. Big night with the pencils then?
Sort of.
I was just teasing.
You're fine. Hey, I've just been thinking about stuff that you keep of other people's. You know, like mementos. Did you have anything like that?
You mean of Kate's? Oh, I gave most of her things to Sophie. I've still got her engagement ring, and Paul gave me a box of her clothes.
Would you ever get rid of it?
Well, the clothes I'll let go of, but the ring? No way.
Because if you did, it would mean that you wouldn't care about her anymore.
Well, I guess everyone's different. Not everyone wants to hang on to something that reminds them of someone they've lost. So, what were you working on?
Nothing. Doesn't matter.
Oh, and just for the record, I promised not to throw anything of yours out. I couldn't handle the prickles. Hey, do you reckon it's time you get rid of these lilies or what?
What do you think of the name Lily?
It's all right, I guess. Why?
No reason.
You said nothing happened. You kissed Toadie and then you lied to my face about it.
That's because I knew you wouldn't understand.
Of course I don't. This is Sonia and Toadie we're talking about. They have been nothing but good to you. Didn't you learn anything with that whole Charles thing?
No, this is nothing like that.
It is. You are still trying to break up a marriage.
I'm not. I don't have to. I mean, Sonia's doing a good enough job of that herself.
Oh, is that how you're justifying all of this?
Look, I know what you think of me, and I know what everyone thinks of Sonia, but she is no saint. She is an addict.
She's a recovering addict, and that is none of your business.
She's forever running off after Mark Brennan, or trying to help somebody with her mummy blogger website, or that meeting she runs.
They're her interests.
What about her interests in Jared, with what he's doing? I mean, she doesn't support his career. She holds him back.
Since when?
No, he's not happy with her. I can see that. Okay, and since Callum's left, it's even more obvious. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the only reason they stayed together.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Well, since he's gone, all they do is fight. They never spend any time together, and every time that Jared tries to make an effort with Sonia, she's too busy for him. I mean, I have lost count of the amount of times that she's just stood him up for somebody else. And I can see that he is only truly himself when he's not around her.
Toadie is not going to leave his wife for you.
Mum, that kiss we shared, he felt something. I know he did. We both did. He's ready to talk about it. So, this time we can do it. We can do it without any interruptions.
I know it's late, but I thought that we should discuss what happened earlier. Please, sit down.
Look, I know it happened really quickly, and I understand you might be feeling guilty.
No, I don't.
Good.
But you shouldn't have kissed me.
Why not?
What you did was way out of line.
I see the way that you look at me. The amount of times you've told me any man would be lucky enough to have me. I mean, you told me that again tonight.
If I did or said anything to give you the wrong impression, I truly am sorry. I said those things as a friend, and I would never do anything to betray Sonia.
She's not right for you. I can make you happy.
Sonia is my wife, and I love her, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her, and nothing you do or say is going to change that.
No, people get divorced all the time, and I know it'd be difficult, but you have to go with what's in your heart.
Sonia is in my heart. If I had any idea that you felt any different, I would have set you straight.
Hey, you just need to process this. You don't kiss somebody like that if you don't mean it.
No, you kiss me.
Yeah, well, if Sonia hadn't have rang...
That wouldn't have made any difference.
But all that...
You know what? I think it's probably best if we just kept our distance from each other, okay? And that includes work. So, Naomi, you're fired.
What?
Please leave my house.
How would you know? You and George were in the booth all night.
We saw you doing all this. What are you doing away? All right, what was that?
You going in there?
I reckon boss can do with a walk.
Yeah, I might go to gym.
Well, you're looking for more punishment?
Nah, avoiding it. Gran and Naomi are at it again.
Yeah, it's safer being on the streets.
Yeah, something's going on with Paige too.
Oh, hey, is that why you're out early?
No, I've got to get this down to the second-hand shop. Hey, guys, hey, take it easy on Paige, all right? She's a lot more sensitive than she comes across.
It wouldn't be hard.
No, I'm serious. All right? You guys make her out to be some sort of Tassie devil, but she's more like an echidna that needs a cuddle. The shrink on the force used to describe people like that. You know, she wants a hug, but she's got all these spikes so you can't get near her.
Is this your way of telling us you need a hug?
Oh, Andy,
Get
come
off,
on, mate.
Get off me. I'm talking about Paige. I'm actually pretty happy.
Yeah, right. Good on you, mate.
I don't want to ring Sonia and tell her about Naomi on the phone.
No, not a good idea. Whatever you tell Sonia, just got to make sure you're completely honest.
What am I going to do, mate? This time apart was supposed to bring us closer together, and now I don't know what's going to happen when she gets home.
Hey! You speak with Naomi this morning? Come on, you've had bust-ups before. Whatever's going on between you two, you'll sort it out.
I know you mean well, love, but with this stuff, it's best you stay out of it.
Well, it's a bit hard when we all live together. Do you want me to talk to her?
She won't listen. She never does.
Gran, you are like a mum to me. Okay, and Grandpa Frank was like a dad when he was around. No, I hate seeing you like this. Okay, there's got to be something I can do.
You're a good kid, love. But with your wedding coming up and everything, you've got enough on your plate. You don't need to worry about this, okay?
Okay. Come on, bossy.
Come on.
You ruined my life again. You happy?
You did that to yourself. And you'll keep on doing it until you realise how badly your actions affect other people.
I'm not the one who stuck her nose in.
Of course you'd say that, because you're so self-obsessed.
At least I've got a life. I'm trying to have one. What have you got? You got no friends? You work in a bar, you live with your grandson, you're a bitter old woman who can't stand to see her own daughter be happy. If Dad could see you now, he'd be rolling in his grave.
Don't you dare talk about him.
Why not? He only ever wanted the best for me. He never ruined everything the way that you always do.
You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, God, I wish he was alive.
Do you? It's your fault he's dead. The night he found out about your affair with Charles, he had that massive heart attack. See? You killed your father.
You know, I always knew Mum was hiding something, just simmering, just under the surface. And I always thought it was something to do with Charles. Never dreamed it's because she blamed me for Dad's heart attack.
No, she doesn't blame you, Gnomes. Yeah, that was just the anger talking.
Hey, got all the way to the shops, Mills. I forgot my wallet. What's going on?
Oh, my mother thinks it killed my dad.
Gran and Naomi had a fight and some things were said in the heat of the moment.
It must have been a pretty big fight.
Oh, one that's been coming for a while, I think.
Could you please check on Gran? She's out back.
Doing what?
Oh, probably building a stake to burn me at.
Sheila, did you tell Naomi that she's responsible for her father's death? Okay, what on earth happened? Something must have triggered this.
A lifetime of her getting her own way, that's what. She was always Daddy's little girl. As far as Frank was concerned, she could do no wrong.
Well, it sounds like he loved her very much.
And she had him twisted around her little finger. I used to tell him over and over again, the girl needs boundaries. She's running amok. But do you think the silly fool would listen? So, when he finally found out about her affair, well, it broke his heart.
Sheila...
She was his favourite. The shock was too much for him.
I have no doubt that Frank was in shock, but to blame Naomi for his death, is that really fair?
Fair has nothing to do with it. It's a fact. He was too soft on her. She never had to take responsibility for anything. And this is the result.
What is?
Me constantly having to prop her up, me having to come to her rescue. But enough's enough. I'm done with it. From now on, she's on her own. I have to do this.
What are you smiling at?
Oh, just looking at some photos.
Oh, can I see?
Oh, they're not very good.
Oh, I find that hard to believe. In fact, I've been meaning to ask you. I was wondering if you'd be interested in combining our art pieces and submitting them together for the women's exhibition.
I thought you were doing a drawing.
Yeah, I was, but I'm struggling with it a bit, and I was looking to do something different. Maybe a collage, using other media.
Sounds good to me. What do you want me to do?
Okay, well, the theme is love and family.
Oh, well, I can do love and family.
Oh.
So do you think you bought enough?
Well, some people spend money on clothes. I spend my money on art supplies. Is that a problem?
Well, not for the guy who owns a shop, it's not. So has this got to do with your little mystery sketch?
It's not a mystery. It's just none of your business.
Oh, well, try not to take that personally.
It's for the woman's art exhibition. I'm working on an idea.
Well, that's great.
Well, you haven't seen it yet.
So does that mean you're going to show it to me?
Maybe. It depends how it turns out.
I didn't realise your art meant so much to you.
The fame and fortune do. See ya.
Guy.
What's she like to live with?
Who, Paige?
Yeah.
Oh, apart from the wet towels on the bathroom floor and the dirty dishes in the sink, she's not too bad. Why?
Bit of a mystery, that's all. See ya.
Catch her.
Naomi won't leave the house, and Gran won't come in. It's a disaster.
No, the war in Syria is a disaster. This is merely a challenge.
Yeah, right.
Why don't you give her another try?
Because it won't make any difference.
Sheila's her mum. There'll be a part of her that desperately wants to resolve this.
Yeah, the one might take it out of here.
Which is exactly why you should give her another go.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. What are you doing?
Oh, deleting Mum's contact from my phone.
Oh, that's just crazy. She's your mum. Okay, you can't erase her from your life.
That's what she wants.
No, it's not. Yeah, and she doesn't believe that you killed Grandpa Frank either.
Yeah, she does.
She doesn't actually think that.
Why would she say it? Has she ever mentioned this before?
No, of course not. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. You guys will sort through it.
Oh, what's the point?
The point is, I need you. Gran needs you. You know, since you turned up, it's like we've been a real family again. Dad was a dropkick. He never cared about me, but Gran, she's always been awesome. I know she can be a pain sometimes, and sure, she can be bossy and interfering, and the way she wants to know every little detail about your life can get really annoying. But underneath all that, she really does love you. Please, Naomi, can we try and work this out?
So, I think I found a way to solve your problem.
Oh, only one of them. Okay, thanks.
I've been mucking around with some ideas for your missing daughter in the sketch dilemma.
Yeah, look, I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Great, because I think I've come up with a perfect solution.
Could you pop back in later when I've got a bit more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Well, at least you still got your yoga classes to teach. It's not going to pay the bills, though, is it?
But what about another manager's position?
There's nothing available, nothing close to home, anyway. Well, why don't you open another gym? Maybe at Lassiter's.
No. Yeah, I could talk to Paul. I mean, he seems to think that he owes me at the moment.
Look, I appreciate your support, both of you, but I can't see another gym in Erinsborough surviving.
Yeah. Well, look, babe, it's early days. I'm sure something will pop up.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you've still got your yoga classes to teach. Maybe that'll release some of the stress. Yeah, true.
Hey, Therese. Hi. Hi. I couldn't help overhearing Brad's dilemma. I think I might be able to help.
Now, if we could all just keep this calm and respectful, that would be tops. Maybe you'd like to start?
I've said everything I need to say.
I highly doubt that. Guys, this is about moving forward. Now, Sheila, Naomi's only just come back into your life. Do you really want to lose her again?
It's not about that.
And you? Didn't we speak about the importance of family, right? Do you really want to turn your back on that?
No, I don't. Which is why if Mum is willing to apologise, then I'm willing to forgive.
Apologise? You're the one who should apologise.
Me?
You're the one who had the affair that broke your father's heart.
You were the one that told him about it.
I didn't tell him. He put two and two together when he overheard me on the phone.
While you were gas-bagging, as usual. You were always jealous of me and Dad. You were always trying to poison him against me.
That is rubbish.
Oh, no wonder he died, to get away from you. Oh. Ladies, please, this is not helping. No, you know, he may have been unhappy about the affair, but he would have gotten over it. He wasn't uptight like you.
Okay, let's take a break.
No, I will never forgive you for blaming me for his death.
See? That's my point. She never takes responsibility. It's always someone else's fault.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to take responsibility. You are the worst mother in the world. I am moving out and I'm never speaking to you again.
Fine.
Come on, I think we all need to take a few deep breaths and calm down.
Oh, I'm calm. I'm perfectly calm. Definitely won't be needing that.
Look, everything's out in the open now, right? You can only go up from here.
There is no up. There is only out. I need to get as far away from that woman as possible. Hey, do you think there is any chance I could borrow some money just till I get back on my feet?
What, haven't you put anything aside from Toadie?
Anything extra is going to Paul to pay off my debt.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be saving for a wedding, remember?
Right. Well, I'm one less guest you have to pay for.
What? No, you're still coming, aren't you?
Well, if you want a drama-free wedding, no, I'm not. I'll sort something out.
Great, so that's it. Are you not even going to try and fix this?
I have been trying to fix this my whole life. Mum is never going to change.
Fine. What if you asked Toadie for an advance in your pay?
When I said I'm trying to get as far away as possible, I meant it.
Look, you can't leave, okay? Not like this.
Look, I'm sorry. It's not how I wanted to go. I have no choice, okay? I'll send you my stuff later.
Is there something I'm missing? All I see is a bunch of leaves.
You might see a bunch of leaves. I see the interplay of shadow and light in a canopy of green. How was yoga?
I know it's meant to focus your mind and relax your body and whatever, but every class I go to, it gets more and more boring.
Then why do you go?
For Dad, he needs the support. And as boring as it is, it's nowhere near as dull as homework, which is exactly what I should be doing, unless, of course, the hottest babe in Erinsborough wants to hang out with me.
I would love to, but I promised Mum I'd take some more photos for our art piece. You can help if you want.
English it is then.
Babe, why aren't you answering your phone? I've been calling you non-stop.
Oh, sorry, I must have left it on silent after my class. What's wrong? Was it important?
Half a dozen missed calls? Yeah, I'd say it's important. Now, apparently there's a health and human development teaching position going at the school.
So?
Well, Susan thinks you should apply. It'd be great. It'd open up a whole new opportunity for you.
Well, it could be if I was interested, but I'm not even qualified. I'm a PE teacher, remember?
Yeah, but you are qualified. I rang the department and checked.
Well, maybe I don't want to. You know, I didn't just stop teaching so I could coach Josh. Remember, it was never really my thing. Look, I know you're trying to help, but it's the fallback I don't want to have to take.
But you said yourself that the yoga classes won't pay the bills.
It won't, but the managing position at Eden Hills Gym might.
What do you mean?
Well, they heard I'm looking for work. They've asked me to come in this afternoon for an interview.
That's great news.
Yeah, well, it's a temporary position, but the manager's gone on long service leave. But hey, at least there's a foot in the door.
Hi. Oh, you're looking happier? And not a pair of pyjamas in sight.
Yeah, well, I'm clearly not the only one who's gone to some effort.
Oh, this old thing, I just pulled it out of the bottom of the wardrobe. But thank you for noticing. It's nice to see you're on the mend.
Yeah, well, you know, today's a good day. You know, I even managed to sign off some council paperwork without Therese holding my hand.
Good for you. 'Cause, you know, life can be so stressful. Which is actually, that's why I'm here. I need a favour.
Should have realised it wasn't a social visit.
Things have been quite tight for me lately, and I was hoping maybe I could get back that last payment I made out to you.
But you want me to pay you back the money you paid me, which you owed me in the first place?
It's just till I work something else out. Paul, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate.
Yeah, well, what about Sheila or Kyle or even your boss?
Yeah. Oh, look, you know what? Forget about it. It was a stupid idea anyway. But, sorry for bothering you.
You don't make it easy, do you? They're all so good. When'd you take this one?
The other day when they were mucking around.
It's such a powerful metaphor for family. The tangled, messy beauty of it all.
I like this one. It's like Gramps is a guardian angel watching over you. What?
There's one of you and Josh. There's something about it.
It's not really on theme, though.
Well, what is love if it's not human beings connecting?
You should see the other ones that I've taken. I've taken heaps more.
I mean, I'd have to adjust the collage a little, and you'd have to take similar photos of the rest of the family, but... This is perfect. I love it. This is exactly what I've been looking for.
Can you believe it? I can't even get a temp job.
Yeah, but I'm sure there'll be other opportunities.
Why not if my boss has anything to do with it? They rang him for a reference, and as soon as he said I was fired, they didn't want me.
Well, what about coaching? This could be opportunity to get back into it.
Look, to tell you the truth, mate, I never really wanted to coach professionally. I just wanted to coach you.
And you were so good at it.
And it looks like I'll be going back to teaching.
Well, I thought that was your fallback.
It is, and I wouldn't normally consider it, but working at another gym isn't an option, and at least this will pay the bills.
Some days you think there's got to be an easier way to make a buck.
Yeah, well, you get that with any job. But what you don't get is the adrenaline rush. You know, the chance to make a difference.
Mate, you almost sound like you miss it.
Yeah, then I'll speak to you.
Hey, I'm just here for the pickup.
Oi, thanks for meeting me.
Yeah, no worries. What's up?
Gnomes and Grant have had a fight.
Well, there's breaking news.
No, it's serious this time. Gnomes is thinking of leaving, for good.
Right. And what's that got to do with me?
Well, I was hoping that she could crash at yours for a few days. You know, just till they sort it out.
Look, I'd like to help out, but I don't want to get stuck in the middle of anything. Especially with the mood that Paige has been in lately.
What sort of mood? It doesn't have anything to do with that mate of hers that was stoned.
It's probably got to do with her artistic temperament she's got going on.
Well, it might be good for her to live with a female then, eh? You know, they could watch rom-coms together, eat ice cream, you know, cry on each other's shoulders.
You can see Paige doing that, can you?
Dude, please, I am desperate here.
Yeah, dude. Think of the adrenaline rush. The chance to make a difference.
Very funny. Look, I'll think about it, okay?
Great, that's great. But could you think about it sooner rather than later?
Ethan, I know what I'm doing. I'm just saying the timing feels right. I think she's ready to know who I am. Listen, I'll give you a call back later. Okay.
Hey.
Bye.
You know Naomi?
How's it going?
Yeah, hi.
Listen, I probably should have checked with you earlier, but Naomi's going to stay with us for a few days. Is that cool?
Yeah, none of my business who you hook up with.
I meant in the spare room.
It's kind of an emergency.
Yeah, your name's in the lease. Do what you like.
Wow, she was that friendly?
Libby says they're having a great time in Oakey. Oh, and school in Ballarat rang her. They want her to interview as soon as she gets back.
Oh, good for her.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you have a minute?
You know what? You must have read my mind because I was just about to give you a call.
Really? Because I want to show you something.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sec and I'll finish up here.
Yeah, of course. I'll just check my roster for next week. Okay.
Is she going to put something in the art show?
Actually, Paige was going to help me with my piece, and then I managed to get Amber on board, and now I don't know how to tell Paige.
Oh, well, can't they both help?
No, not really. The thing is, it has to be about family.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure Paige will understand.
Yeah, I hope so. I was really struggling to find a way to put my missing daughter in the piece, and then Paige said she had an idea. But then when I saw Amber's photos, it suddenly all made sense.
Made sense how?
Well, I realised I'd been focusing way too much on the past, when really I should be focusing on the present.
Yeah, well, sometimes the best thing to do is just keep moving forward.
That's what I think. The family I have here and now, that's what's really important in my life.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see your project. I'll see you later.
Thanks. See ya. Paige, how'd you go with that roster?
Yeah, I'm just writing it down.
Okay, good. Well, when you're finished, I'd love to see what you've done.
Sure.
Lost the word dignity from you. It doesn't show people truth. You swept the smoke away from me. I drank until those feelings had all deceived. Left with no air to breathe. We were waiting for a day that will not come. For now is now, so hearts and hands. All I know is our times are done here. 'Cause I'm a fool, but you're the
What are you going to tell him?
I need to find the right time.
Stringing him along is only going to make it worse when you do. So when?
How do I tell him that I don't feel the same anymore?
Just like that, I guess. He deserves to move on with his life. So do we.
We will. All of us. I'll tell him today. In the meantime, I think we should have a sign for when other people are around.
Yeah, I like that.
This means I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, cool. Thinking about you.
Kiss me again.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful you did the dishes.
So what's the problem?
Well, the cutlery drawer has sections for a reason. It'd be great if you could put things in the right slot.
Seriously?
Well, if the teaspoons are in with the serving spoons, they'll take longer to find. Look, it's a hassle, okay?
Yeah, I see your point.
Good.
That is a massive dilemma.
Yeah.
Listen, I love that I can't mess with your cutlery feng shui. But you invite someone to live with us, and I don't get a say.
It's Kyle's auntie. I'm doing him a favour, and I'd appreciate it if you could make more of an effort.
All right. I'll make more of an effort to talk about hair, clothes, and makeup then.
Hey. Here he is. Hey, our gnome's in?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
what's that?
this is my ticket out of here. Sell this stuff online and then I'll have enough money to move away and start again.
What, you really think you could make that much dough from these clothes?
These are designer originals. They're worth a fortune.
Whoa, someone's already bid $400 for that dress.
Whoa. Okay, that was me. I was just trying to get the competition going, drive the price up.
Okay, wouldn't it be easy if you just, came home and sorted out your problems with Gran?
Too much has happened.
See, that's what I don't understand. But sure, Sheila said an awful thing about your dad.
It's not just that.
Well, what, is there more?
Look, if you really want to help, why don't you go and get the rest of my stuff and bring it over here?
Oh, no, why can't you?
Because then I'll run into Mum and things will get ugly, and that's the last thing that you want, right?
Can you grab the esky and the shopping bags?
Oh, emergency quick start.
More like a home reno project that never got off the ground. It'll do for a bat, though. I think there's a tennis ball in here somewhere. Hey, think quick. Hey, where have you been? I thought you were going to help deliver the collage.
Lost track of time. Do you want to hang out?
Oh, maybe later. Got some serious negotiations to attend to. A kid at school wants to buy my board, and if I don't get Imogen a good price, she's gonna kill me.
Maybe I could come with you. We could talk on the way.
Sure.
Except you promised your mum you'd help organise the art exhibition.
Maybe later then.
Okay. Hey, quick.
They look like Naomi's clothes.
That's because they are, Einstein.
Oh, come on, Gran, you're taking this a bit far.
You stay out of this.
Off you go.
Well, what do I have to do it?
It's your dysfunctional family, not mine.
What is on them?
I think it's last night's curry.
I cannot believe she would do this. Actually, you know what I can? I'll never get decent prices for them now.
Just wash them.
They are dry cleaning only. I can't afford to take them all in. Oh, I'll never make enough to leave.
Okay, not that we actually want you to go, but aren't you raking in the cash now that you're working at Toadie's law firm?
It's not quite as lucrative as I thought.
I thought you said you were bringing in heaps of clients.
I was bringing in, but I quit.
You what?
You love that job.
I need a clean break.
Well, because of Gran? Come on, you can't let that spoil what you have with Toadie. Just go and ask for your job back.
It's over.
You must have at least given a few weeks' notice.
Well, I didn't, and he's probably annoyed about that, so there's no point in asking.
Nah, just apologise. I'm sure Toadie will understand. He'd rather have you working until he finds someone else. If you're really set on going.
Hey, man. How's it going? This it?
Yep. And like I said on the phone, it's practically brand new, but I've used it a bit.
I've seen. I thought you were lame until I saw your skate stuff online.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm just saying, your skills are wild.
Holding down a staircase isn't that big of a deal, mate.
I was talking about the sketching. Mad as.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you want the board or what?
Can you do a better price?
No.
Okay, deal. If you show me how to do some of that cool stuff.
Just sold you my board, Einstein.
Come with me to the skate park. Show me a few tricks.
Yep, okay, one trick.
Whoa, which way are you going?
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to relax by taking some photos.
If you say so.
You know, staring at plants, imagining them grow reminds me to live in the moment, not worry so much about the future.
What have you had for breakfast?
Hey, mate.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. You gonna hang out with Amber today?
Yeah, I think we're gonna catch up later on.
Can we go yet?
Don't push it. All right, we'll see you later on.
Why do you care so much what Amber and Josh are doing?
I'm just being friendly.
Well, why don't you care what I'm doing?
I know what you're doing, going for a jog. Is there anything else you want to add?
Forget it.
Can I come in? How are you?
Actually, really uncomfortable that you're here. So if you could just get to the point, then that'd be great.
I'm trying to gather enough money to move interstate and start all over again, which I'm sure you'll be glad to hear. So I was wondering if I could get my job back, just temporarily. I'd only need 3 weeks tops.
You're serious, aren't you?
I'm so sorry about what happened. But if you want me out of your life, this is the fastest way to do it. And I was a good assistant.
Yeah, you were, actually. You were an excellent assistant. You were so good that I didn't even realise how you were manipulating my work diary and how you managed to get my wife to leave town. You know what, actually, there is one thing still bothering me, and that's your stalker.
I made him up.
Wow. Who was the guy in your house?
I paid him to pretend. He was just so kind and caring towards me. I didn't want that feeling to end. But now I know you don't feel the same way.
The entire time that we worked together, that we hung out, it was all a lie.
I don't know how many more times can I say that I'm sorry. I've lost you as a friend, as a colleague. There's no coming back from that, I know. But you have to believe me when I say I will never do what I did again. All I need is... I need your help.
There is no way that I'm taking you back. You are going to have to find some other way to get out of my life.
So if you stack these carefully from biggest to smallest and then put those in the staff room. Oh, perfect timing. Could you set that up over here?
Yeah, sure.
And then help Jeff in the storeroom.
Okay.
Hey, do you fancy a sneak peek?
Yeah, sure. Oh, is this yours?
Yeah, well, mine and Amber's. The theme's love and family. All the important people in our lives are in this.
Yep. We should get this sorted.
Yeah.
You okay?
I was just watching those two together, and for a second it reminded me of Naomi and I before things went terribly south. But don't worry about me. What can I do for you?
Nothing, actually. I've come to speak to you about Naomi.
What now?
It seems her deception is bigger than what we thought.
I'm really impressed by the standard of the pieces that are coming in. I mean, who knew we had so many artists in this neck of the woods? What's up with you?
Nothing. I'm just having a few issues with Josh. Nothing to worry about. And I still think your work is the best of the lot.
Oh, well, it's our work, remember? We did it together.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I reckon if you put more of your stuff on show, you would sell it for sure.
Well, I'd forgotten the buzz I get out of art. Like you with your photography. I mean, you spend half your life in that dark room. It's one thing painting at home as a hobby, but putting it out there in public, that's what it's all about. Sharing your work and getting inspired by other artists. Hey, Paige, you should come check out the exhibition once it opens. You'll love it, it's great.
Yeah, maybe later.
Come on.
Hey, remember we had a chat this morning about the cutlery drawer?
Yeah?
Well, I'm not trying to make a big deal about it,
Then don't.
but some of the teaspoons are in with the big spoons again.
Oh, I think we might need to call the kitchen police. Oh, wait. They're already here.
I'm just asking you to be more mindful, that's all.
Of course you are.
It's just easy for a knife to end up with the forks, a potato peeler to end up with the spoons, and before you know it, it's a big mess.
Like this?
Right, that's it. Come on.
Where are we going?
Come on, let's go.
Hey, how'd it go with Toadie?
Oh, I don't really have luck on my side today. You know, my dad gave me this for my 16th birthday. And it's at times like this I really miss him.
I remember how close you were.
Yeah, well, unlike Mum, he always supported me.
Look, she's only hard on you because well, she wants what's best for you.
Yeah, but it's only ever what she thinks is best. You know, he never judged me like that. No matter what happened, I could have had the biggest fight with Mum and he would make it right.
Yeah, your grandpa was a good bloke.
She would always say to him, oh, you spoil her, but it wasn't like she was doing any better. She just gets stuck into me over every little thing.
Well, look, I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect parent.
Yeah, well, he came pretty close. How could she possibly say that I caused this heart attack? I would never do anything to hurt him.
Look, Gran's got a sharp tongue. We all know that. Well, and stuff like that just comes out. She didn't really mean it.
Oh, yes, she did. I mean, you don't say something like that unless there's truth to it. She's obviously been thinking it all along.
Yeah, but as long as you're not thinking it.
Yeah, well, in my heart, I know it can't be possible. But then in my head, I think if she's been thinking about this, then maybe...
Then maybe she's been wrong for a very long time.
Yeah, well, if she wanted to find the worst, most hurtful thing she could ever say to me, she succeeded.
What sort of a person hires a pretend stalker?
What sort of a guy agrees to do it?
And after all that, she has the nerve to ask for a job back. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, she's my daughter.
Yeah, well, you can't be held accountable for her actions.
Have you told Sonia?
No, not yet. I haven't lied. It's just not the type of thing that I want to be telling her over the phone. Plus, she sounds like she's having such a lovely time with Mel. She's just so relaxed.
Well, when you do talk to her, just choose your words carefully, because things can be said in the heat of the moment that can be so damaging that it's very hard to take them back.
Has Naomi said something like that to you?
No, the other way around. I told Naomi that it was her affair with Charles that caused her father's heart attack.
You don't really believe that, though, do you?
Well, he was so upset about it, and then his health took a nasty turn.
But you can't be sure.
I've been hanging on to this anger for so long, and then I see her meddling in your lives, and it's just...
I get that you're angry on our behalf, and I appreciate that. But that's a pretty big thing to dump on Naomi if it's not true.
But she can't go through life being so unaccountable.
That may be so. But Naomi loved her dad. And if you're confusing the issues, that's not really fair, is it?
So what do you think? Is this going to do?
How should I know?
You work here, don't you?
Yeah, but we don't do paddle beating.
So why are we here?
I just keep this here for angry young women who need to get rid of some aggro. Hey, it's working, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah, I actually didn't realise how badly I needed to hit something.
Yeah, as long as you're not imagining my face or Naomi's.
I know I go on about her, but she's really not that bad. Neither are you, even with your cutlery obsession.
Yeah, I could tell something else was up.
I got my hopes up about someone, and I feel like they let me down.
Well, did you talk to them about it?
No? I don't even think they know how I feel. I guess I've kept that quite hidden.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You do?
Yeah, your friend, Ethan. You wanted something to happen and he bolted.
You got me, detective. So what do you advise?
Well, we could stand here talking about it, but I know that's not your thing, so I advise bashing some stuff.
Well, all right.
Come on.
Hey, mate, you all right?
My arm.
Can you sit up? Oh, sorry. Just breathe, mate. I'll call the ambos.
Yeah, that should do it.
Thank you. I'm sure you've got much better things to do with your time, like all those hot guys to date.
Actually, it's pretty quiet in Papa's land.
Hey, don't tell me you're still upset about Will getting another bloke.
No, good on them. No, it's just me. I'm starting to think I'm cursed.
Oh, yeah, I felt the same way after Charles. But all I can say is it'll pass. Everything does. What?
I owe you an apology. I know I don't approve of a lot of things you do, but it was unfair what I said about your father's death. Blaming you was my way, the wrong way, I admit, of dealing with my own guilt over his death. I mean, I didn't help with the stress either, not with all the tension between us. I should have kept an eye on what he ate, encouraged him to exercise more, but I didn't. And they were my mistakes, not yours. So, I admit I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mum.
And I hear you're going to move on.
Yeah, well...
Let me help. It was a mistake you coming here. It'd be best for both of us if we admit it. If you want to leave Erinsborough, now you can afford to do it.
What are you doing?
Taking her money.
So what, you gonna sort things out then?
Maybe. But if I do go, it will be on my own terms.
Good on you.
But you know, there's nothing I can do about that right this minute, so why don't we just focus on making each other feel better?
Meaning what exactly?
You have no man, I have no money, no job, and no clothes. Let's go dancing.
You just said you had no money.
Oh, don't be silly. I can't remember the last time I paid for my own drink. Come on, Christos. Let me show you how it's done. Yes, I love those
You need to show me. You need to show me.
Oh, come on.
We've only just begun. There's not a moment that you're not on my mind.
That is what I wanted to do with the waterhole.
Me too.
I saw Josh. You haven't told him yet?
I tried. We've both just been so busy today.
Are you doubting us?
No, of course not.
Well, it seems like you don't want to tell him.
No, I do. It's just, I'm scared. Once I tell him, everything is going to change. Between me and him, me and Imogen. But it's worth it. Because I want to be with you.
Right now, it's just you right now.
Hey.
Hey. Can I grab you something?
No.
Why'd we come here then if you don't want anything?
I'll grab something in a minute. I need to talk to you first, though. Josh, this is important. Look, I know it's been a crazy few months.
Josh, I need to speak with you.
Dad, we're kind of in the middle of something.
Honey, this is official police business. A boy from your school, Jaden Worley, has had a serious skateboarding accident today.
What's that got to do with Josh?
I showed him one trick. He was fine when I left him.
But apparently he's been watching some videos of you on the internet and copying a stunt that you were doing. Sketching.
Well, it's not really Josh's fault if he copies him.
You've been identified on camera breaking the law. Repeatedly. I'm afraid I need you to come down to the station with me.
Oh, he could have been killed. Joshua Willis, I can't believe you'd be that stupid.
Are you okay, mate? He gave a full statement. He was completely upfront about what happened.
And what I want to know is who filmed these videos?
I filmed a bunch of them, but the one that Jaden saw, that was Paige. It was stupid, all right?
So what happens now?
It's not Josh's fault if someone sees what he's done and copies and gets hurt, right?
True. He can't be charged for what happened to Jaden, but he has been fined for traffic offences. And if anything like this ever happens again, I will have to charge you with conduct endangering life.
Well, I'm sure that won't be the case. Definitely not.
Right, well, I better get going.
Thanks, Matt.
See you.
I should probably go as well.
Hey. Thank you so much for coming with me.
You needed me.
Yeah, I just couldn't handle Mum and Dad being there.
Of course, I get it. You should get back to them, though. They're probably pretty worried.
Yeah, all right. You're the best.
Erinsborough Council bylaws? Oh, nothing like a bit of light reading to go with your coffee.
I'll have you know, they're surprisingly enlightening.
Where'd you get them?
From Toadie. Just the way Paul's been behaving lately, I'm not sure he's fit to be mayor.
Don't you think it's time he got over losing the election?
Darling, it's nothing to do with that. I'm concerned about Paul's behaviour.
Well, he's had a terrible loss. Carl's grieving.
Sure, he's still got a job to do. And the rumour mill has it that Teresa's doing it for him.
Well, I heard that Therese had stepped right back, so maybe Paul's feeling better now.
Maybe.
So Brad and Therese had no idea what Josh was up to?
Not a clue.
But we all know what that feels like.
You mean Bailey's drinking?
Yeah, but we're all communicating now.
Still wish he and I were closer.
Well, don't wish, darling. Do something about it.
Suggestions?
Oh, I don't know. Find a father-son thing you can do together. But, no skateboarding, okay?
Hey, think quick. Dad, grow up. Sorry. I thought we could shoot some hoops together.
I don't want to get wet, so...
All right. Why don't we hang out in the shed?
Hang out in the shed.
Yeah. We could build something, a spice rack. Your mum will love it.
Mum already has a spice rack. Dad, I'm terrible with a hammer. I'd probably break all my fingers. But I know you're missing Mason, and that's
It's
fine.
not about Mason. I just thought it'd be nice for you and I to spend some time together, do something fun.
Okay, well, in case you've forgotten, Mason was the sporty one who was good with his hands. Okay, I'm the brainy one who's good at homework. Okay, so thank you, but I'm gonna go inside and study.
How can I dump him now? He's in all this trouble, he's gonna need me.
There's never going to be a good time. It's going to hurt him no matter when you tell him.
Okay, I'll tell him. Hey, I thought of another way we can stay in touch. I've been playing this word game. If you join too, we can send each other secret messages.
Okay.
It's called Crash Words. I am Pick Perfect 96.
Oh. Hello?
Dad, you in there?
Yeah, just a second. Hey, man.
Hey, mate. Hey, if you've got any clips online of you doing some stunts on your board, get rid of them.
Thanks for the heads up, man. But don't have a computer.
Yeah, well, I just got done by the police.
Oh, no way. That sucks.
Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries.
Go after him.
But I want to stay here with you.
No, I should spend some time with my uncle. We can't keep doing this.
I just came from the art exhibition, and do you know what my first thought was?
No idea.
Where are the student works? They were supposed to be delivered this morning, but apparently the school captain hasn't arranged it, which is you now, by the way.
Yeah, I will call them.
But being school captain is a privilege, but anyone would think that you don't have any respect for it.
You're the one that wagged school to be with a guy.
Once. But at least I took my responsibilities seriously.
Yeah, and it's not your job anymore, so back off.
Fine.
Imogen.
What was all that about?
Imogen's just on my back about school stuff. What?
Well, there's obviously more to it than that. This morning you said that you and Josh were having some issues. Is it anything to do with that? Listen, darling, whatever's going on, I'm your mum. That's what I'm here for.
I don't love him anymore. I've fallen for Daniel and we've been going behind Josh's back. Are you going to tell me what a horrible person I am?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Come on. I want you to tell me everything.
Hey! How far'd you go?
Only about 5K. Didn't want to push it.
Oh, old age catching up with you, is it?
Thanks. No, I just wasn't feeling all that motivated.
Maybe you need a running mate, you know, someone to spur you on.
Yeah, Mason used to come along sometimes. Bailey's not interested. He's more of a thinker.
Yeah. Well, funny the way family traits pan out, isn't it? Malcolm and Libby are the academics in our mob. Billy's more hands-on, he's a carpenter.
I don't know. Sometimes I think Bailey and I couldn't be more different.
Diversity's a good thing. No rule says you have to have the same interests as your kids. But I don't know, maybe you could make an effort with something that means a lot to Bailey. You never know, you might find you got more in common than you thought.
I'd probably make an idiot of myself.
Yes, you probably would. But at least then you could laugh about it together. And he'd know you care, which is the important thing. Hit the showers.
Thanks, Coach.
I care about Josh. I think I always will, and I know he was making an effort to try and be a better boyfriend, but it was just too little too late. With Daniel, it's just easy. He makes me feel like I can really be myself.
And Josh doesn't know anything about this?
I meant to tell him before anything happened, but it's so hard. I really don't want to hurt him. You're judging me, aren't you?
No, not at all. In fact, I know exactly how you feel.
Like with you and Brad.
Brad?
You guys had the same thing happening when his ex-girlfriend was around years ago.
Oh, well, yeah, but I was actually just speaking more generally. Anyway, this is about you. I think you need to be honest with Josh before it gets any worse.
He needs me now more than ever.
Yeah, but staying in a relationship out of duty, that's no way to live.
He doesn't know that's what I'm doing.
Well, he's going to find out eventually. And just think how much worse things will be then. What about Daniel? I mean, this isn't fair on him either.
I know, I'm just really confused.
About whether or not you want to be with Daniel?
No. What we have, it's real.
Right. Well, then you need to tell Josh now. Before you do any more damage.
An espresso at the Piazza Navona is a change of scenery. Drinking mediocre slop at the corner shop? No.
That sounds more like my old Uncle Pete.
I'd like to discuss the laws concerning skateboarding around Erinsborough.
Sue, can we discuss this at some other time? Perhaps the next council meeting?
You haven't been coming to them?
All right, we'll talk to Belinda. Or anyone, quite frankly.
For a member of the council, shouldn't she be more polite to the mayor?
Nosy Parker wouldn't know the meaning of the word polite.
Nosy Parker?
Yeah. Old adversary of your parents, actually.
Yeah, that's right. She was the one that was mean to Mum.
No, don't worry. Charlene gave as good as she got. You know, if she had her way, she would have been your mother.
What?
Or aunt. Yeah, I think your Uncle Henry went out with her for a while. No accounting for taste.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Matt told me about, Josh's run-in with the police. If there's anything that we can do to help.
No, it's all under control. I just hope he's learned his lesson.
Yeah. Well, you know, don't come down too hard on him. He's a good kid.
Yeah, well, we all do things we regret, don't we?
You talking about Adelaide?
No, I wasn't. It's still on your mind.
No, as No, I was just talking to someone earlier about keeping secrets, and I told them they should come clean, and, well, now I'm feeling like a bit of a hypocrite. Do you still think about that night?
We did the right thing keeping it to ourselves. Too many people would have gotten hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, and the situations are totally different. Hey, here, on the house.
Thanks.
Hey, can you spare 5 minutes?
Yeah, as long as you're happy to walk and talk at the same time.
Yeah. I'm still very concerned about Paul.
You don't need to be suspicious. Paul's not up to anything.
I understand that. I was wrong to think there was any agenda behind his behaviour. The thing is, in my profession, I see a lot of people dealing with grief. I know the signs when someone's not quite coping.
Yeah, right.
Now, Paul's not the sort of man to ask for help. In fact, I doubt he'd know if he needed it. I'm just trying to get a sense of where his head's at.
Well, actually, between you and me, I'm really worried about Paul too. I mean, he's been behaving so erratically. I mean, is that normal?
Well, it depends on what he's been doing.
Well, I mean, he's his old self. The next, he's a vague mess. Missing meetings and calls.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Well, actually, yes, a few days ago, he left a confidential council file here.
In the office?
No. In the beer garden. I mean, everything turned out fine, but it was a good half an hour before I discovered it. It would have been disastrous if anyone had read it.
Sure. He's very lucky no one found out about it.
Hmm. Eat up, sweetheart.
Nah, I'm not really hungry.
Matt said nothing else will happen as long as you toe the line from now on.
Which you're going to do, right?
Be a bit hard not to since you already got rid of the board.
Yeah, I guess, but the fine's huge.
Well, I'm sure your father and I can think of ways for you to earn money around the house.
I'm sorry, guys, I don't mean to be a downer. You've been great.
I thought you all might like to know my son has broken his arm.
Sue, you remember my husband, Brad?
Do you have any idea how much agony Jayden is in thanks to you?
We are all sorry to hear that, but this accident is hardly Josh's fault.
Not his fault. Jayden's the under-18 full forward, so that's his season over, possibly his future.
Look, we understand completely. Josh had an accident himself not that
Yes,
long
we
ago.
all know about that, but that's even more reason why your son should have known better.
Excuse me? What about personal responsibility?
What about setting a good example? It was stupid, irresponsible and negligent to post that video online.
Yes, I know that, and I am so sorry.
Oh, you will be. I'm suing you.
Neighbours up to anything dodgy?
Well, I'm more interested in what's up there rather than perving on Carl and his job.
So, what are you looking at?
The past.
What? That thing can see through time?
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what it does. I mean, think about it. It takes millions of years for the light of a star to reach Earth, so... Look, Dad, I know you're just trying to be polite, okay? This stuff bores you to death. Don't feel like
It's not boring. Not at all. So, can I take a look?
Yeah, no, of course you can.
It's a star?
Yeah. Proxima Centauri. They said it'd take 70,000 years for us to get there in the fastest spacecraft ever built.
Is that right?
Yeah. However, some scientists have said that we might actually be able to get there one day. I mean, it would take generations, but eventually.
Wow. Imagine that journey.
I do.
She seems like a piece of work.
She's probably just worried about her kid.
Yeah, I guess.
So, I've been thinking...
Yep.
I should tell Josh about us in a letter.
I think when the time's right, you should do it face to face. But for now, I want to see if I can help him. I think I might know how to get through to her. Miss Parker, I'm sorry to hear about what happened to Jayden.
Oh, thank you.
Also, I hear you're suing Joshua Willis.
Yes?
Or do you really think that's necessary?
Hang on, you were in here earlier with Paul Robinson.
Yeah, I'm his nephew. I'm Scott and Charlene's son. I remember Mum mentioning your name over the years.
I was a completely different person when I was at school.
Everyone is.
And I did some really stupid things that I'm not proud of.
Like sending those poison pen letters?
You know about those?
Yeah, but I'm sure Mum was exaggerating.
Oh, I'm sure she wasn't. But I really did try and change my ways after school.
Well, imagine how hard that would have been if someone had sued you. And it sounds like they could have. You had a chance to redeem yourself. Doesn't Josh deserve the same thing?
Calling it a night?
Yeah, clouds. The bane of an amateur astronomer's existence.
Hey, I was thinking, you should go to space camp.
All right, well, I'll just pack my bag and jump on the first plane to the States.
You need to apply first.
Yeah, along with all the other thousands of geeks.
Yeah, it's pretty competitive.
Just a bit. Dad, you do realise they only accept one person from Australia. Haven't got a chance.
Well, look at what happened to Callum. If it can happen to him, why not you? Hey, I'll even help you with your application.
Look, you say all this stuff now, but the second you see the price tag...
I've already seen it. It's not as bad as you think. I hit the computer while you were stargazing. Shall we take a look?
Sure.
Hey, you're the man to thank for getting me off the hook with Jayden's scary mum.
Oh, she wasn't scary, more worried.
Yeah, well, she could have made Josh's life a nightmare. What did you say to her?
I just reminded her of what it's like to be young and dumb. My folks, they knew her when they lived here.
Well, thanks, mate. I mean, it still sucks that Jayden's hurt, but at least my family won't have to suffer for it. I owe you one.
It was nothing, really.
No, it is. Josh has been freaking out.
Yeah.
Well, nobody wants to be in that kind of trouble.
Well, it's not just him. Amber's been in a foul mood since this all went down.
No, I haven't.
Well, you kind of have.
Oh, go check it out. Embarrassing PDAs. The universe is back in alignment.
I won't forget this. You're a mate. Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, can I grab a bottle of red wine?
Uncle.
Oh no, sinking in so low, pushed to the edge, can't go back to the start again, and years burn under the skin, embers upon the wind. We're looking for it, two at a time. I'm out the window, and you'll be fine.
Yes, hi. Is that Belinda Long? Look, I'm very sorry to ring about council business after hours, but I didn't think it could wait. I would like to make a complaint about Paul Robinson.